working on another tag, and I am working with some leftover pieces from my printable that I shared the other week. And this is called New England, the cut apart pieces that I am using. And we are just going to make a quick and easy layered tag with a variety of mixed media. So right now I'm just inking up some of the edges I didn't get yet with Distressed Oxide Vintage Photo. So you can see that happening here. All right, and then let me put this away and I'll show you what I have in front of me here. I have a piece of cardstock. I have a piece of fabric to go on there, like so. And then I have a tag from the New England set, and just lining things up here as we go. All right, and then for the front of the tag, I have a piece of leftover cardstock that I was going to run as a band there, and I am using my tear guide to tear right where I need it to go, like so, quick and easy. I did the other three sides already, and what this is going to do then, I'm messing up my layering already, is run across the front of my tag like that, and then I'm going to layer this on top from the same printable. So with some glue, let's just go at this, and I have to decide now, once I get this glued down, I have to decide, do I want this to glue flat or do I want it to lift up with a little bit of foam tape? I think lifting up might be a nice idea, so I'm going to go ahead and grab a piece of foam tape here and my scissors. These are my Eco Tool scissors that came in a pack with my trimmer and some glue sticks and a traveling case. And they are really sharp. I'm going to show you, they come with a protective sleeve. I don't know if you can see here, if I can get it to focus on this little point here. See how pointed and shaved down that point is on the scissors? And then it has, you can see here that it's held together with a larger piece here and a smaller one on the back. And the cover has the opening, and so you want to put them together with the, I believe it's the larger side. Yeah, you want the larger circle facing up so it snaps into place. All right, and now see if I can zoom back out for you. Okay, I think that's good enough. So I lifted this up with foam tape, and I'm just going to peel the backer off and stick that down on my tag and just visually center it on there. All right, and now what I want to do is grab some clips here because I want to line everything up. I like the top here, and I'm going to use my newest oval crocodile and make sure I can reach in there with it, and I can. All right, so I'm going to line that up there so we get the little decoration at the top there, and then I'm going to center my tag on there as well. Make sure the fabric is where I want it and everything looks good. So I kind of have the torn pieces sticking out. All right. Just takes a minute to get everything where I want it. All right, and then I'm going to clip them into place with these sewing clips just to make sure that it stays placed while I go to use my new oval crocodile. Now the neat thing about this tool is that it comes with a QR code on the tool itself. It was on the packaging as well, but if you ever need instructions on how to use it, there's the QR code. And I have already tested how this works. So this piece right here is what punches your hole, and then this piece is what sets your eyelet. And in the package comes the gold eyelets, and they come with a front and a back piece. So let me pull these out to show you. So this is what the two pieces look like, and you can see this one is thicker and this one is thin. So this goes on the back, this goes on the front. You can do it with just the front piece without the backer, or you can put the backer on. It's entirely up to you how you want that to look. But as I was cutting it out of its package, and I had to use a knife to cut into this plastic because it was really, really thick. And I started with a scissor and it wouldn't go through. So just to tell you that this stuff is thick and it can also cut you while you're going into it. But I wanted to show you that this can cut through some pretty thick material. And so here, with hardly any work at all, and I just sent that flying across my craft room, hopefully you can see here that it did cut right into that. It didn't tear it, it didn't create a run, it snapped right through that. And I've seen people use it with thin wood, different layers of cardstock. So going through this fabric and cardstock is not going to be a problem whatsoever for the oval crocodile. And I think I'm going to have to move that tag up a little because I want it to cut right through that opening. So we may have to lose a little bit of our detail at the top. Maybe I could put it at the bottom. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's going to work just as well, right? To have a little stitching at the bottom. All right, just recentering. You're probably telling me while I'm working on this that that's the way I should have done it to begin with. And my fabric is stretching on me from tearing it to get the rough edges. All right, so now I'm going to go back in here. All right, so now I'm lining it up right on that circle because I want to hide that. So I'm going to cut right through that, and you can see it did all those layers. A little fraying with the fabric. So I'll go in with my scissors and just trim that away. And it's all going to get hidden if I can get a hold of it. A little stubborn piece of fabric here. Okay, there we go. It's all going to get hidden behind the eyelet. All right, so let me line things up again. And so I'm going to put that brad right in there, lift the fabric up so it doesn't sneak down on me. Okay, that's good. Good. And then I'm going to sneak the back on there. And let's set the back in there like that. And put this guy right in there. And crunch away. And I can hear it clip. And take my clips off. And there we go. All three pieces are attached with the oval brad. And this is what the back looks like. It is a little bit more rough, and I can feel some of the roughness here with my fingers. So you may want to take that into consideration when you're working with it. But I do like the look. And then to finish it off, I thought, let me clean up a little bit here. To finish it off, I thought we could do some baker's twine and maybe some raffia to give it that kind of feel of the two together. Kind of ocean-y vibe, kind of old world. So I'm gonna send the loops to the back because I want to see them in the front. So send those two to the back, open them up, put the ends through like that, and pull tight. And so you can see now I have the loop in the front and these pieces here, and they are a little long, so I think I'll give them a haircut right across there. And there is our finished tag for the week.